Now, what immigrants, non-citizens should know. And how do I say this? I feel like there is right now a lot of anxiety in the immigrant community. Okay, and the sad thing is it's not only amongst undocumented immigrants. Even people who are documented, who have legal status in the United States, are still, experiencing this trepidation about what's going to happen, or even this need to prove their status in the United States. Okay. So one thing that I tell everyone is that we all, okay, whether we're Americans or we don't have American citizenship, whether we have lawful permanent resident status, we're green card holders, or even if we have some type of lawful status, and even people who are undocumented, they don't have any status in the United States, we all still have constitutional protections, okay? It's not that the Constitution only applies to Americans. The Constitution applies to anyone here in the United States, okay? So that means that our constitutional rights, our Fourth Amendment rights, our Fifth Amendment rights, we all have them. Okay, so the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution guarantees that no one shall be subject to illegal search or seizure. Okay. The Fifth Amendment guarantees that we all have the right to protection against self-incrimination. That means, like, when you encounter law enforcement, the right to remain silent. That applies to everyone. Okay. So I want to make sure that that is something that we need to let our immigrant neighbors know, whether these are members of our churches or people that we are in community with, that they still have these rights. Okay. So knowing your constitutional rights. And so I'm just going to click here. I think a number of people, because more and more, the new information about the red cards are circulating. And because I do a lot of talks with different community groups and churches, and more people know about the red cards. People have ordered the red cards. People have them. They're giving them to their neighbors. The red card is basically a physical card, about the size of a credit card. And it has written on it these constitutional protections, all right, that I've talked about. And it's very convenient because it comes in English. It also, thank you. I see people showing their red cards. Excellent, excellent, fantastic. It comes in English, it comes in, I think 14 other languages. And so it makes it it gives someone a little bit more confidence, because, it's hard when you're confronted by ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or by some other law enforcement, to know what to say or how to say it, or so sometimes it just makes it a lot easier for people to just grab their red card and just read right off of the card. Or even for some people, we tell them, even if you don't feel comfortable reading off of the card, just show the card. Okay, just stay silent, and just show the card to ICE or whatever law enforcement official has stopped you. Okay, so great. It's great to see that a lot of you have the red cards. And I'm also especially encouraged that it shouldn't be just undocumented people who have this, right? Because then it makes it it makes it obvious that someone is undocumented. So really, yes, we Americans, we should also go ahead and carry the red cards and have that, so that our immigrant neighbors, or people who are undocumented, they're not the only ones being singled out, right? So I think it's great that so many of you have the red cards. Okay.